You know how I said that I was gonna take a few days and think about the last episode? I'm a liar. I watched it a whole 2 minutes ago. And I read the description for this episode in episode 6, and that's why I got spurred to watch it, just because as soon as I cut recording, as soon as I sat down and was thinking about it, it's about every time we've seen this happen with church. And I remembered sitting at my piano at 3 a.m, home alone, playing Contact, crying. And it all just kind of hit again. Because the description on this is: the message sent by Kimball spurs the Reds and Blues into immediate action. Tucker and Caboose leap to the rescue, while Carolina and Washington urge caution and patience. Meanwhile, Red Team gets weird, which is, standard for them. But it's strange. And it makes sense. Because, Church and Caboose and Tucker are the blue team. The very first episode, that's blue team. Blue team isn't like red team. Like, red team has always been Griff and Simmons and Sarge and Donut and Lopez. That's always been red team. Blue team has fluctuated. Blue team was Caboose. It was Church and Tucker and Florida, and then it was Church and Tucker and Caboose, and then it was Church and it was just Church. They were all separated. And then Wash was there, and then Simmons was there for a little bit. Blue team has always been changing. Sister was there on blue team for a time. It's always changing, but it has always been Tucker and Church and Caboose, pretty much. They are the closest thing the others have to family out here in the middle of nowhere. They're family. They've been with for the past 15 years. This is season 15 of Red vs. Blue. They've been together for 15 years. It's no wonder that they're going to leave without looking. This is their best friend. This is their family. And Wash and Carolina, they know better. They're jaded and worn by time, and they are way too familiar with the scars of Project Freelancer. Scars fade, yeah, but sometimes they're still there, and even the slightest thing can remind you of what caused it to be there in the first place, and the next thing you know, it feels like it's raw and fresh, even if it's 10 years old. And that's what that was. That's what that message was. They're the remnants of a project that ended in a cacophony of destruction and pain and death. Everyone they loved died or became a shadow of who they were before. They experienced firsthand failing AIs and destructive tendencies and slowly losing one's sanity and letting themselves have hope for a moment just to watch it be destroyed. They are experts in the game of life where there is no win scenario. They don't want to let themselves hope for this, because they've done that before. And Wash asked in this PFL trailer, don't you think we're moving too fast? And after Maine got shot in the throat, to which York's just I think we're just trying to keep up. They're used to this like, they finally started getting used to the reds and the blues, to this being able to build snowmen in the middle of Blood Gulch in the summer. And then this is reality calling. That may not have been the R&R that they wanted, but that was the closest that they're going to get, because they are big damn heroes. And they can't change that. And they don't want to let themselves hope again. Like, when we lost Church the first time, Caboose didn't give up. He didn't let himself think that Church was gone. He took Epsilon. He told stories after stories of the Reds and the Blues. Griff with 2 Fs. And then he was right. It worked. He came back. But this time, no matter... And then he left in chorus. But he came back. He died back in the early seasons, but he came back. And this time, he hasn't. He didn't until now. Caboose is most likely thinking, this is what always happens. There is always a church. Even if you're gone temporarily, it's not goodbye. If you don't say goodbye, then you're not really gone. You're just not there right now. And that's what he and Tucker are going for, because that's all they've known. But Wash and Carolina, they got their goodbyes. They know that he's gone. So being handed this, like having it dangled in front of them, they can't exactly just trust themselves or that enough to leap without looking. Not when their hearts are on the line, when they've already been through enough. I realize this is already 10 minutes of just me talking, so I'm going to get to the episode now, but just... Oh boy.
Come on! What are y'all waiting for? We're wasting time! Take it easy, Tucker. We have to think about this. What is there to think about? Yeah, Church needs help! How is this even possible? There was nothing left of Epsilon after that last battle. You don't have to tell me that. I have a pretty fucking vivid memory of the whole thing, which is entirely why the hell we need to get on this now. We owe him one. Several. 1 million.
He said Alpha. Could it be the original Church AI?
But that
Who
was...
cares? It's Church, our friend. Or
that
my
was
friend,
destroyed in the
Hey,
amp.
Church means a lot to me too. More than I think you realize. I'm not happy about the situation either, but we have to be realistic. Any successful operation begins with intelligence.
We've never needed intelligence before.
It's a huge galaxy, and we don't have a way to trace that message.
Well, standing around and talking ain't gonna accomplish shit. That's all we ever do, and we never get anything done.
The other factor is that we have leads on the Freelancer side of this. Washington and I have some old friends we can check up on.
So
479er.
a fucking Freelancer adventure while Church is in trouble. Give me a break.
Going after Church means tracing that signal, which is not something we can do on our own. For that, we're gonna need some help.
4-7?
Quick, tell me another idea.
It's about a Russian cosmonaut in the 60s who crash lands near a Renaissance festival. And he gets out of his capsule and sees all these knights and princesses and thinks he's gone back in time. It's called Cosmo Knight. Whoa, why the sudden interest? I thought you hated my ideas.
I do hate them. But we need to look like we're talking for a few seconds. The Reds and Blues need us to trace that message, and we need them to allow us to go with them. I'd rather negotiate that deal on our terms. So let them come to us.
Smart. How about another one?
No more. That last one is still lodged in my brain like
I actually really like that last one.
Why don't you go ahead and check on the Red team? I'm curious about their take on all this.
Okay.
Stupid freaking dead Church. Every time. Nobody thinks dead.
Griff.
Oh, cool. Foreshadowing.
Oh my god.
Hunter, men, robots, Donut, our long and terrible nightmare of peace has finally come to an end. To the east, storm clouds.
The nightmare of peace.
To the west, the dogs of war are howling. Oh, everybody, come on. Oh, Arriba. Come on, just do it like a dog.
Arriba.
Throw it out, boy. Not barking. Put your kibbles and bits in it. Donut, quit wagging your tail.
Why are they howling?
Our enemy is nigh. We must stand and fight. Very lives and our very livelihoods are at stake. We must fight back against these whites.
Whoa.
I knew the day might come when the white team again raise its plaintive face in our war-friendly valley. They've done it before. The meta, Agent Wyoming. And now the whites are back to take it all.
Sorry,
Ghost Church?
You're bordering on really offensive territory.
Borders? Ha! Whites don't care about borders. They go where they want, take what they want, and leave nothing in their wake but indie rock and smoothie shops. Blah!
But Sarge, I'm reddish white.
That's why you're ace in the hole, Donut. You are the only one who can walk between worlds. You'll be our white spy. Ski, take up golf. Spend way too much time trimming your lawn.
I'm one step ahead of you already.
We're Vineyard Vines.
Dollar.
Sarge, I'm not sure. As your second in command, I have to question the long-term strategy of this particular course of action.
Simmons, I know this sounds crazy, but either I'm right, or I'm just an old man who's lost his marbles because he can't adjust to life outside the military chain of command and continues to find increasingly absurd things to declare war on as a subconscious way of avoiding the sad truth that he no longer really knows who he is.
Aw.
Anyway, where was I? Right.
Me.
No es una guerra racial.
That's a good point, Lopez. Where is Griff?
Yeah, I haven't seen him since the meeting.
I know what's happening. He's been captured by the whites. This means war.
So, in exchange for helping us, you want what exactly?
Not much. Interviews, access, and the exclusive.
I don't buy it. How are you gonna trace the message?
I won't be. I have an AI assistant. He hasn't let me down yet.
Vic.
AI. Where the hell did you get it?
Those details aren't part of the deal. It's a trusted source.
We need to know if we can trust you. Smart AI or dumb AI?
He's dumb. Very dumb.
I still don't like the idea of civilians tagging along.
I reported from the front lines on the Great War. I can handle myself.
And your cameraman?
He's...
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
Attack
Ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. Blade Runner.
And I thought we'd already reached peak moron.
I got that
Don't
reference. How
make
sad
deals
is
with the
that?
whites. Their blankets are covered in smallpox.
I stand corrected.
Who wants a poison pumpkin frappuccino?
I'm going to shut up now.
Back off, Missy. You know you have Griff. Give him back or I start shooting.
We haven't seen him.
They've been with us the whole time, Sarge. She hasn't touched Griff.
We're all on the same team now. Got it?
Red, white, and blue working together? How absolutely un-American.
Great. Now we've got to find Griff. We don't have time for this.
I agree. Let's pack up and prepare to move out. I'm sure he'll turn up.
I'll check the pantry.
Gonna get locked in another closet, Simmons?
Miss Andrews?
You saw him go in.
Uh-huh. Just like Gollum. He was all muttery and crawly.
You stay here.
How is
See if
Lord
I
of the
can
Rings
talk
still a
to Kyle
viable
on the
reference?
You don't want me to film?
I doubt he'll talk to me, but I know he won't talk to us. You stay. Griff?
Perhaps get a red.
Griff?
Go away.
I just want to talk.
His visor is black. They're
Well,
both
I
black.
don't want to talk to you or anyone. So make like a tree and fuck off.
I see you're upset. Can we talk about why?
You! That's why. You show up here, you drop the bomb on us, and then everyone goes springing into action. We are supposed to be done. I don't want to go on another adventure. I don't want to listen to Sarge. I don't want to get shot at. I don't want to shoot at other people. I want to chill. I want to sit and chill.
And leave church to his fate?
Fuck church! I spent half my life dealing with his shit. His ex-girlfriends, his daddy issues, his resurrections. Why can't he just stay dead?
I've spent a lot of time looking at logs, reading transcripts, talking to eyewitnesses. They all say the same thing about Griff. He's the lazy one, the one who doesn't care.
Nailed it.
Your actions tell a different story.
Yep.
A story of someone who always answers the call, who always helps his friends and fights for the greater good. I mean, I saw you give Sarge CPR in the Blood Gulch logs. You saved his life. I think your sister is right about you. You care about your friends.
You don't know the first thing about me, lady! I hate Simmons! I hate Sarge! I hate everybody! Print that in your fucking paper!
Are you sure you're ready to lead a team again?
Dude, look who you're talking to. This is not my first rodeo.
You've come a long way, but don't get too big ahead now.
Yeah, you're right. I just led a bunch of soldiers into battle, saved a planet, and whooped wholesale ass against trained mercenaries and space pirates. NBD.
Smart ass.
Buzzkill.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, okay, Dad.
We're splitting up, attacking this situation from both flanks. Caroline and I will be dropping in on a few fellow Freelancer alumni to see what we can learn. The rest of you, with the help of the press, will locate the source of Church's message. Enough words. Wheels up in 10. And remember, oh, look who's finally graced us with his presence.
Where have you been, soldier?
Thinking?
Yeah, right.
Thinking about food.
No, actually, I was thinking that I quit.
Quit what?
You. All of you. I quit. I'm not going. I'm staying here.
What? You can't quit. That's not allowed.
I can do whatever I want. I'm not in the military anymore. I should have quit years ago.
What about Church?
Let it go, Caboose. All of you. He's been resurrected more times than Jean Grey. It's getting old.
Seriously, dude? You've always been selfish, but this is bullshit.
I don't like you. Any of you. But we've all known each other long enough that you should hear it from me first. I'm done.
Griff.
You can't do that. Someone do something.
Griff, desertion is punishable by death. So keep going. Desertion means leaving the military, not eating dessert. Seriously, Griff, turn around.
Oh my god.
You know, I liked them better when they were funny.
Yeah. I hope we didn't fuck something up.
Oh, fuck. Again with the fucking window. He just... I don't even know what to say. That doesn't feel like Griff. They've all been through so much and then he just quits. It's not right. There's something else going on. There has to be. He's gonna come in like the middle of battle, or he's gonna show up and make a dumbass comment. And on a brighter note, we could probably see 4-7. The petition for 479er may have worked. Fucking love 479er. And I have been waiting for Tucker and Wash to interact, because their interactions are some of my favorite this entire time. And shit. It's never that easy, is it? Alright. See you guys next week, I guess. I have a lot to think about.